Enter Abraham's tent, where it all began, where the promises of God were spoken by angels, and where the troubles of man found divine answers. Listen now as experts on Judaism, Christianity, and Islam discuss the intersections of religion, politics, and power. No secrets, no agendas, no retreat. With our political correctness surgically removed, join us now in Abraham's tent.
Hello and welcome to the show. This is Mark Christian. We're going to discuss a new topic today. The topic is actually an old news, and yet it is brand new as well. 6 months ago, there was a plane that's flying off the shores of Egypt, Cairo, Egypt, my original country, and it fell in the Mediterranean. The plane actually originated out of Cairo, flew to Paris, and on the round trip back, it disappeared off the radar, and then very quickly we learned that it was a disaster, and 66 people lost their lives, and the plane is in the bottom of the Mediterranean. After quite some time, they were able to find the plane and so forth. I have to remind everybody and remind President Obama and Hillary Clinton that Donald Trump said right away that this is a terrorist attack and this is another disaster by the Islamist movement. And right away Hillary Clinton condemned Trump for saying so. Well, I am also one of those people that actually went in the news, and I did write numerous articles in multiple media outlets, and I talked about it in different radio stations as well, that this is a terrorist attack and this is a bomb on board. And why I said that? Because if you look at the forensic analysis of what took place without any kind of political correctness, because this is what we do over here in this show, no political correctness, and we try to look at things as its face value. So there was a bomb on a previous plane that was downed by the Islamist movement. It was a Russian plane leaving Sharm el-Sheikh, another city in Egypt, and flying back to Russia, and it fell down because of a bomb on board. And this was the same situation with this one. But they tried to tell us, numerous times in the media that, this was just a malfunction. It might be the heater in the windows and so forth. All of that is not true. Just this week, the news came out, and they found explosive residues on the bodies and the body parts of the people who are deceased, and they will be able to retrieve in the plane or around in the bottom of the sea. And that has been proven to be a bomb on the plane. And it's not about bragging to be true 6 months later. It is not about supporting Donald Trump's assertion and intuition in the very beginning. It's about looking at a new era where the airplanes is going to be used as a ticking bombs. Why is that? Because you and I have been through the lines of security. You and I took our shoes off and looked into every water bottle that we have and the Pepsi that we carry that is going to be a danger to humanity and so forth, and we have to throw them away, and they have to look in our bags and so forth. But the reality is the terrorists were able to find a way around this. They didn't care about the security lines. They didn't care about your bags and your carry-ons. They went ahead directly to the plane, and they were able to rig the plane with a bomb. And the bomb was able to be on the plane for quite some time. Whether the bomb, as my assumption is, the bomb was planned on the plane while it was still in Cairo before even going to Paris, or it was planted in Paris. This is talking about 3 or 4 hours later into the trip where the bomb went off. This means what? The terrorists were able to have access to planes, plant bombs on them, and make them explode when they want to, without anybody on the plane to explode it, without anybody to remote control. I don't know how they use that yet. This is up for our intelligence community to find out how they did. But until then, this is a huge, big danger. And this is a huge, big game changer. Because right now, I always ask this. If a plane is destined to be in New York or in Houston or any of American cities or even European cities, and the terrorists were able to put a bomb on it, and that flew into any of our Western hemisphere or Western countries or the United States of America for that matter, and the plane exploded mid-air over any of those cities, what is going to happen? This is a game changer, and we have to pay attention. The media is not talking about it, but they should. And you yourself should look into this and raise the issue, because it is going to affect you and affect me and affect all of us and affect our kids and affect our society.